if you see it in person, you'll see how like fast they move it, and how honestly it's just a con the whole time. No one it's not set up to win. You should never play it. Like, those dudes are straight hustling. Like, they're moving it around in ways that, and then they always have someone who's a part of their team who will win and get you thinking that you can win, you know?
Okay.
Because he'll play before you, and it'll look like a dude who
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Classic comment.
Exactly, and he'll win in ways where you're right. You in your head, you were looking at it, and you was like in a spot, and the dude did it, and it was in that spot, and he's like, oh word, like I could see it. And then when he plays with you is when he's really fucking shuffling the ball around. And low key, they have mad tricks where a lot of times where it's like not under any of the fucking caps. Like they put it out when like they flip it over type shit, or you know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to watch out for those things. And Floyd, he was in Miami, and he was playing with a dude, and he put his $100 down, and he picked the right one and left the homie sauce. I mean, I would agree that I don't know 100%. He hasn't proven since 50 Cent said it. I don't know if he can read or not, but I don't think he has CTE. I don't think he has CTE.
I mean, it says 20%, but this could be just a lie.
What, 20% what? Chance that he has CTE?
No, that he does have CTE. And 100% of football players, after they were dead, they were definitely 100% of them had CTE.
I mean,
are we starting the podcast like this?
What were we talking? We were talking about fighting. Oh, because you guys aren't gonna watch. You guys aren't gonna watch the fight this weekend, and you wouldn't watch not Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson and Holyfield. That's what we were talking. That's how CTE came up.
I wouldn't watch it just because
they're old as fuck.
Yeah, like, why are we watching?
Did you watch the Nate Robinson fight that night?
No.
To be honest, I don't watch a lot of fights.
That's fair.
Yeah.
These guys don't watch
We're
boxing.
lovers, not fighters.
Drake.
Although I would be down to train, I feel like boxers have the best training.
I'm sure Drake watches fights, and he's certified lover boy.
Maybe he doesn't.
Oh, maybe. I mean, he definitely does. He's
for sure.
We have to find out.
He definitely has bars where he's talking about being at the fight.
I would watch a fight if it was on.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. I don't.
You wouldn't go to pay-per-view.
I feel you though. They are barbaric.
It's crazy.
It's cool.
UFC's way crazy.
Whoa.
It's insane.
Can't do it. Nope.
Hey, no one's died in UFC. People have died boxing.
This says like 13 people die a year from boxing.
Why do you think it's different? Because I feel like you're doing crazier shit in UFC.
It's just monitored and regulated. They stop the fight instantly once the dude's knocked out. You know that you have the 10 count in boxing. So if you get knocked out and make it up again, I mean that's where I agree with Kristen maybe in that sense. Like,
well, it's also because you're just aiming for their head in boxing.
It's
like
crazy.
You in UFC at least it's mixed. It's mixed. It's like body. They're doing like different.
This is a good topic. I'm glad we were talking about this, but let's intro the podcast first and get back to this.
Yeah. Wait, I almost feel like we should just cut that.
Not even, dude. What the fuck? Like,
just keep it running.
Let's do it.
Yo, the camera's rolling.
Yeah.
Batteries are charged.
Facts.
There we go.
We are here. Let's fight it out. It's the EOD podcast.
End of the day podcast.
Hey. And it's your boy Sin Supreme.
Sin Exclusive.
Yes, sir. And it's your boy T.
Hey.
T Will Exclusive.
Oh, whoa. You get the drop? Hold on. You get the whole...
But shit, no. I don't know what just happened. God damn it.
You want to do it again? Yo, it is your boy Sin Supreme.
Sin Exclusive.
Yo, and it's your boy T.
T Will Exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's the EOD podcast.
It's the EOD podcast.
Yeah.
Yo,
Thank you for listening.
I blame it off that gas.
Yeah,
I haven't smoked like that in a minute.
That was some gas. Facts. It was definitely some gas. That explosion at the end of it. That was an explosion at the end of it.
Yeah, I just had to throw that in there. Mixing up the drops.
Yeah, facts. How's you guys doing? How you guys week going?
Good.
So far, so good, man. It's midweek. I love midweek because we make it to the podcast, another week of living.
Yeah, it definitely has a rejuvenating feel to it.
Yes, 100%. It gets me through the rest of the week for sure. I'm like, okay, like Wednesday.
Yeah, no, facts. It's unfortunate. I mean, I know a lot of people who have this because there are a lot of podcasts out there. Shout out to all the other podcasts out there.
Yes, sir.
But I know a lot of people, for the most part, don't have this. And I had recently been talking to someone like, yo, this is almost therapeutic in the,
Facts.
spill the guts on the podcast.
End of the day podcast.
And to get real feedback and get people hit me up and they're like, yo, I listen to podcasts and whatever. And like, to know that they fuck with it is like, I fuck with you guys. So, nah.
That's
Thank you
real.
guys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
But yeah, so your week's is good.
Cheers.
Mine as well. Oh yeah, cheers. Let's cheers.
Cheers.
It's been a while.
Cheers to
It's
Wednesday.
crazy to think I missed your clink. I feel like we have to clink.
ASMR.
Yeah, for real.
Double clink. But going back, I just feel like we made it to March, and it's pretty crazy. It's almost April.
Yeah.
This year is kind of
over
flying
here.
by.
That's
COVID.
Q1 in the books for 2021.
Yeah, this year's flying by. I will not deny
Damn.
that.
Yeah.
I seen something online, and it was like, would you want like Bill Gates' money, right? But you gotta be his age.
I
No.
wouldn't be that old, no.
Yeah, that's
good.
that's what's crazy. That kind of just like showed
You choose
me,
life over money.
I mean, time is way more valuable than any amount of money. Like the actual use of time, like what you can
Facts.
do in that time. No money really can kind of, so, this year just flying by is just like, yo, shit, like, I don't know. It's just like stuff is still kind of getting together. It's not really there yet. And I think we're going to see people rushing. I mean, we're already seeing it with the fucking spring break and all that shit.
Oh my God.
That people are like rushing to get back to life just because even a year gone of it was too much, like, because this year's flying by. April is like here.
It's still last year in my mind. It's like still 2020 feeling.
Well, because nothing really changed, honestly. Stuff is kind of open, but like for the most part, unless you're super tapped in, like stuff's kind of open for people out here. Like,
No, I feel like people are definitely doing normal activities now, which is honestly still kind of weird to me. I feel like I'm getting more comfortable with the vaccine idea.
I mean, it's only like 20-something% out here in LA, and it's like they want it to be higher.
I wonder how much money they put into like
Bunches.
Marketing.
For the vaccine? Yeah, I wonder.
Vaccine.
I wonder. Well, I wonder just because, like, I wonder if they're like, if who's making money off of. It might be just all free.
It's just I mean, I don't know if anyone's. I don't know how the money works, but I would just imagine that. On your phone, I feel like I'm seeing a lot of vaccine activity. Like it's just.
I've seen certain
everyone's advocating for it. So
I've seen people who advocate for it who would say on their own platform that they're not getting it themselves, but they said, "Oh, but you should get it."
what?
Yeah, that's how crazy it is. I don't know, like.
It's just pro-choice.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, if you want to, like, because that's the thing, like, whatever. If it helps everybody get it, do it. But for me, like, I'm still, like, a little on the fence. Like, I'm just going to wait to the last possible minute.
I mean,
I feel like it's when the new Xbox comes out.
Yeah.
You get the new Xbox. Everyone's like, oh, the Xbox. But then you play it, Xbox or PlayStation. I don't want to discriminate.
Yeah.
But you open up the new console, and then some shit goes wrong. Some lights are on, some fans go bad. Like, there's always some defects that they work out.
Of course.
Right in the beginning. And I just feel like I'm going to wait for that.
I mean, I feel like, though, you've waited. I feel like for the most part, people have waited long enough to kind of hear those defects. People are, like, taking it, and if it's been in their body long enough to have long-term, like, effects.
So this is the thing for me. It's like being a woman, you have a womb to have, consideration for. And I did see that this woman said that she had a baby and her child came out and had antibodies. But it's like great,
some superhero shit.
Great, and like I hope that works out. But like I just want to.
Is that a good thing? I don't know.
I mean, it sounds like a good thing to me.
They tested the baby.
Yes, and the baby had antibodies.
Damn, how did they test it? They giving them shots.
So that's the thing is like I would just like to see what happens when that child grows up.
Did she get it while she was pregnant? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She got COVID or she got the vaccine.
The vaccine.
She got the vaccine when she.
But technically, don't you get COVID when you get the vaccine?
No, it's not.
It's just it's like a lesson. It gives your body like.
It doesn't contain. This is one of the first. I think this is the first vaccine that doesn't actually contain, because normally a vaccine contains like a dead virus.
Yeah.
This one does not.
It's mRNA.
Yeah, it doesn't contain any of the actual COVID vaccine. So, I don't know that for the baby to have the antibodies.
You know, I just want to see what happens when the baby grows up. Babies, like. Enough, you know what I mean? Like I would like that study would make me feel more comfortable.
What if like the baby was just out and just like took flight, just started flying around?
I mean, shit.
At that point, like you'd be crazy not.
Yo,
I mean, like whatever, like
a vaccine.
Well, that's the thing, like,
sir.
But sir, you don't even like vaccines.
You're just gonna come to terms that we're just gonna be like GMO'd the fuck out.
I mean,
but like, who's to say it's a bad thing? I don't know. Whatever.
Well, no, I feel like we already are. I feel like there's definitely like.
I mean,
there's things like that.
Yeah, and they're saying that it makes your penis smaller and it makes women more infertile. Like all the shit in the world, like all the problems dude.
No way.
Penis.
I would already the vaccine has been out long enough to know if you got it made your penis smaller.
Not the vaccine. I'm not talking about the vaccine doesn't make your penis small.
Oh, but
I'm talking about
the kid after the
no, just like all the shit, all the GMO shit, like
his penis is super small.
like the pollution of the food we eat, like the water, like all that stuff.
Maybe. Dude, that would be a crazy side effect of the vaccine.
If it made your kid's penis that small,
or no, just everyone's.
How could it? I want. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. I don't even.
Like everyone just wakes up one day and they're like,
I don't want to think about
it. Like, yo, what the fuck?
That's just scary as fuck. That's like that's a horror movie right there.
That's a horrible day for. Oh man! Shout out. Do
everyone who's got the vaccine because I'm trying to get that shit. So.
My client told me, she said, the thing is, once you get vaccinated, you'll just feel better than everybody. She said, you'll just know it. She just know that you are.
I already know, because the people who I'm around who got vaccinated be acting like that. Like their shit don't stink. No, you just got that shit. You lied actually to get it before me. So you're not even working.
You're not even a good person.
Yeah. You're not even a good person. You don't work in food or healthcare at all. You lied. You got on someone else's list.
I'm just kidding.
Nah.
It sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Regular folk who already got the vaccine.
But also a lot of people don't even want it. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can get it, do your thing. Whatever. If it means that much to you, if it makes you feel safer.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So
every man for themselves.
So this is the last week at your job.
Yes.
You're about to move on.
Cheers.
Kudos to you. Is there like a clap sound? Yay!
Yay!
We don't have claps yet.
We need that. Put that in we need a clap sound.
All right, put that in the notes.
Yeah.
Yo, engineer,
toss that in the.
Do that later.
Do that. But yeah, no, congrats. Like you made it.
Thank you. I was a free agent for.
We made it.
Technically, I was never a free agent. I got a new job. For the meantime. Until I can figure out whatever it is I want to do. But I am very excited. And I'm very excited to leave. And like, this shit is getting uncomfortable. It's so funny. But, you know.
It's making, it had to happen.
Oh, yeah. I'm like so ready for just change. And like, I don't know. Yeah. I'm just excited. Like, I'm still going to open something. Either whether it's a salon or like just a studio or something.
Which I'm super excited for.
Yeah. I'm going to try to make it both, but we'll see what we can do.
And like make it like a daycare.
I mean, it will happen, but.
And like a strip club. And like
combined, that would be interesting.
A strip club daycare, that's been a low-key idea of mine for that long.
I've always wanted to own a bar though. Like always wanted to own a bar.
You're the dad and it's your turn to have the kid for the week, and then you're like, hey, I'm going to take you to this daycare. I'm going to be back.
But the daycare,
hours.
No, you don't. I mean, you have to hit him with the be back because he can like low key. He can see you through like a double glass type.
Oh, so
shit.
he's watching you the whole time.
Yeah, he's watching you the whole time.
So your son sees.
But the angle he sees you at is so low that he only sees the lower half of you. He doesn't see Shorty on top of you because the rest of that's like blocked out. It's like a low angle that the kid would see you at. So he can see you, but he can't see Shorty who's like giving you a loud dance. He just sees the low angle.
Like that you're just excited.
Exactly. So he sees you, at a show.
Wow. What would you call it?
I haven't. That's one of the reasons why I haven't been able to go forth with this idea is because it's been on paper, but I haven't developed a name.
Night Care.
Haven't developed
Night
a name.
Care.
That's a great name.
It's a great name. That's going in the fucking. It's going in the pot right there. That Night Care.
That's great. Actually, you should delete that from the podcast. Don't put that out there for anybody else.
I mean, if
it's already copywritten.
Honestly, even if someone fucking was to think of that idea, I'm personally okay with that. As long as you recognize and just let me, bring me and my low one when I have him or she. But
Word. Little Sin running around?
Yeah, for real. Yeah. But yeah, that's really cool though that you're moving on to bigger and better things.
Yeah.
This is the year for the come up, the year for growth, I think.
Oh, for sure.
The year for like
what's the symbol this year? Like they have those animal symbols.
I think it's oh shit.
What's this the year of?
The year
2021, the year of the
Santa Claus? No, that's
Is there a sign for
Ox.
truth?
The ox. What is that? I don't even know what an ox does really.
I just know that they're strong.
Yeah, they are. They are strong.
Damn. They ripped.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The year of the ox, so
we should look up what it means. Hold on. Year of the ox meaning. I'm on the spot. If you're born, blah blah blah. Oh.
I know, right?
It's just right. It's just
the
saying,
ox is the second of the 12 periodic sequence of animals which appears in the Chinese zodiac related to the Chinese calendar and also appears in related calendar. Well, this is just like basic shit. Shout out to anyone who's an ox.
It says oxens are honest and earnest. They are low key and never look for praise or to be the center of attention. This often hides their talent, but they gain recognition through their hard work. They believe that everyone should do what is asked for them and stay in tune with their bounds. Yo, who wrote this shit?
Someone did.
That's pretty cop right now.
I'm sure people who are ox,
kind.
you guys aren't. Taking none of you guys are an ox.
Wait, let's see. What constitutes the year?
Wait, what year?
If you're born in the year of 1925, 1937, 1949, 1961, 73, 85, 97, 2009, or 2021. Do you know anyone born in 97?
Nope. Probably.
Maybe one of your cousins.
No. They were like all 2000, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you guys remember Y2K, like when it was coming and like people thought everyone was gonna die?
Yeah, niggas.
I remember being like kind of scared, like hearing it on TV and being a kid and being like, oh fuck.
They said the same thing about 2012.
Yeah, niggas. Yeah,
people were convinced 2012.
But here's the thing, though: the difference with 2012 and Y2K was, in Y2K they were like selling like computer programs to like update your computer so that you can like be ready for the millennium. Yeah. Like niggas' computer was like your computer was gonna break.
So crazy.
Like your shit was gonna fall apart.
It's just how time works.
Like it didn't know how to process when it goes to 2000 because they only made the computers to go up to 1999. Like nigga, what? So niggas was buying. My mom had me install this program on a computer that was like supposed to like
save it from.
Yeah, I felt now when I think about it, I'm like, yo, that was probably some fucking like.
Man, the good Windows days.
That's probably like some fucking virus software, so someone can get control of that computer, because like that shit was fucked.
Dude, honestly, Windows computers were the fucking worst.
And then
you could get viruses, and then you remember all the warning windows that would pop up, and it would just like freeze and multiply.
I mean, they were bad, but they were also amazing. You can get so much done on them bitches.
Remember LimeWire?
Dude,
none of us ever downloaded any music.
I never paid for music. Once what was it, Rhapsody? When that shit came out, I think it was. Is that what it is? Rhapsody? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that what it was?
Yeah, I think so.
Napster.
And LimeWire.
Napster, that's what it was. Napster.
Oh.
Napster was the first one. Then
it was never on there. Yeah, LimeWire was my jam.
Then there was FrostWire.
Yeah.
Remember when LimeWire was just over? And we all just like knew, we were just like, it's not coming back.
It wasn't working.
It's not coming back.
Do you even know what a torrent is?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, those still work. If you ever need some fucking, them bad Larry's still out there in torrents. If you need something.
It's crazy that's, I mean, but not really, because everything's cloud-based now.
Exactly.
So it's pretty hard to do that anymore.
It's what, torrent?
Yeah, I mean, if you're torrenting, you're just torrenting old versions.
Yeah, well, no, they upload new shit of everything now. I don't want to say the names on fucking podcast, but there's still sites out there that have new torrents of, because I don't have Disney Plus, I don't have fucking Amazon fucking Prime, so I still need to watch those shits.
I feel it.
So unfortunately, like, I got to turn that shit. And
Speaking of which,
yeah.
Godzilla vs. King Kong this Friday.
That I do have. I do have HBO Max. And
that shit is about to be popping.
Yes. I'm excited for that.
Hell yeah.
Just to see what is... Because who do you have your money on? I have my money on King Kong.
You think one of them's going to win?
Yes.
Do you want to put money on it?
I mean, we can put money on it.
We can put some money.
I'm down to put some money on it. I think one of them will win in an actual manner. I think they have to because they've played this movie as this. If they don't, I would be incredibly
Is it
pissed.
true to the comics?
I don't remember enough about the comics. I don't think I've read the comics,
Neither
honestly.
have I.
So, like, what is this based on?
I have no idea. I feel like it's not... There's going to be no victor.
You think it's going to be ending in some sort of, like...
Yeah.
Everyone's the winner?
Or maybe it'll be like... You know, like Kong, like laying down on the ground, and then his like eye opens up at the last second type shit. Like
that's exactly how it's gonna end, and you know it.
And that way, if that happens, then technically someone lost because that's the 10 count. That's you getting knocked out, and the sequel would be the rematch. You know what I'm saying? So like. If it ends in that way, you look sorry, bro. If I'm walking away and you just laid out, nigga, you lost, nigga.
So I don't know if I could put money on that, but I would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think there has to be an actual victor. There's no way.
There's no way either one of those, either King Kong or Godzilla is gonna die. I don't think they'll.
I don't think they'll die. That's a lot. I think the most.
You're saying Victor, like they could both be alive.
What you had just said is a very, very much a potential.
So then we're just saying the same thing.
I think that is now that I never thought about that happening. Honestly, I just thought one of them was gonna lose. I didn't think about that aspect happening. But in my opinion, that's still that you still gotta hold that L, bro. I walked away. You was fucked up.
Godzilla could probably fuck up King Kong.
Well, that's the thing. My main issue is that size. Technically, Godzilla is 10 times bigger than King Kong.
But King Kong is an ape, and he's probably strong as shit.
And well, he's got the dexterity, the mobility. King Kong, Godzilla is fast though in the water. Like he's different in the water.
Kristen, who you got your money on? Yo, yeah, if they get in the water.
That's what I'm saying. And it looks like in the trailer there's some scenes where they're in the water.
Who would you have your money on, Kristen? King Kong. You saw King Kong. Have you seen Godzilla movies?
No.
Oh, we gotta watch them.
I would still vote King Kong.
The main reason why anyone would think that neither of them...
I watched that other movie with them.
Neither of them would win is because their fan bases are so... Both fan bases are so big and so like rampant. Like you couldn't really... It'd be like having Superman and Batman fight it'd be like one of them losing. You know what I'm saying? And Superman versus Batman.
Did someone lose?
No, they ended up like just being friends and like
That's
fighting
what I'm saying.
villains together.
Yo, if King Kong and Godzilla just like walk off into the sunset
and just start fucking, like, no way. No.
Or they just like start swimming away together, like you just see Kong swimming in the water.
I don't know what King Kong they're using. That's my issue. We've only seen.
It's gonna be from the new series for sure.
But they've only shown. Well, I don't know what Godzilla. No, I take that back. I don't know what Godzilla they're using.
Have you seen the newest Godzilla?
Well, they use. This is the King Kong they're using is the one that just came out from the one with Samuel Jackson, not Jack Black.
Right.
Did you see that?
She hasn't seen that one.
I've seen the Jack Black one.
Yeah, that one's
Jack Black one's hard.
That one's different.
Dope.
That King Kong would get smoked by this Godzilla. Let's keep it 100. That King Kong was cool. He was strong. But this Godzilla, he was strong, but this Godzilla would smoke him. This Godzilla that they're using. Because this Godzilla is very comic book. If you watch this latest King Kong,
it's more comic book.
It's more comic booky, more like animated, more like. And the King Kong they're using is from the one with. Did you watch the one with Samuel Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw he.
I'm a fan of the
that one was fucking crazy though. The one with Samuel Jackson.
That was a banger.
Crazy.
The number 2.
Yeah, but that wasn't a sequel. That was like a whole new reimagination. It seemed like. Then
not off of the regular Kong.
The one with Jack Black.
No, there's another Kong after that.
After the one with Samuel Jackson.
Before that one, there's a one in between.
I didn't see that one. I don't think.
Yeah, you gotta check that one out. That one's pretty sick.
But
yeah, I'm excited.
I am excited too, and I'm glad it's like coming out on HBO Max, so I don't have to go to the theater, even though the theaters are open.
Kristen needs to make the homemade popcorn. And
I wonder how long the theater I guess the HBO Max same thing was supposed to be all year, so I guess everything else is supposed to be coming out all year. But movie theaters are back open.
Facts. I'm not trying to pull up though. I'm not trying to pull up yet.
Yeah, I wonder how long this is gonna last for before they're just like, all right, guys, you gotta go back to the theater.
I feel like once everyone's vaccinated, and like we have that, they're gonna say you can go back, and it's gonna be like mask off.
I'm gonna go back. I think once I'm vaccinated, I'm gonna try to go to the theater. I'm trying to go to the movie theater.
That's
as soon as I'm vaccinated, I'm gonna try to go just to see how it is. Because
are you going mask off?
No. Well, I'm probably in my seat, but like I feel like mask on will just be a consistent thing in general for the next year at least. Consistent in most like
businesses.
Just most like because I know obviously in certain areas of America it's not really a thing, but in areas maybe like LA, New York, Washington, DC,
I feel like even after it's legal,
like,
you're still gonna see some people with masks on.
Yeah,
yes, I think you'll see people wearing masks on forever.
Yeah, they'll never feel safe.
Yeah,
people who have like autoimmune disorders.
Yeah, I think that's mask is gonna be a part of our culture the same way it is in Asian culture.
Like just to be polite.
Like I think that'll just be like a thing, because they were wearing them in Japan and in China and stuff before COVID, just rocking.
But that was more so for air quality, I thought.
Yeah, that and also viral outbreaks and sickness and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I read, that a lot of it was to be polite. So, that they do that out of like care for each other.
Oh, I totally thought it was for the pollution.
Because that as well. That as well.
China has the worst pollution in the world, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Never been there. Couldn't tell you.
It's worse than LA, I think.
I'm sure there's so many more people.
Yeah, but we weren't walking around with masks before.
There's so many more people now.
And then you can visibly see the smog. That's what is crazy.
They say that you lose 10 years of your life living in LA.
Whoa.
Just because of all the smoke and shit that you breathe in.
That's crazy.
It is pretty crazy.
Whoa.
I gotta move to an area where I live longer.
Just get some bionic lungs.
Well, what's these? Speaking of bionic lungs, should I get it to match my AI sex doll?
Oh yeah, this God. AI sex doll thing is crazy.
10 years.
That they're gonna have.
So they're saying they're gonna have sex dolls that can walk, talk, and even feel sensations and emotions.
We'll fucking see.
So what? Like, are you gonna like blind dates with a fucking sex doll. Like, what the fuck?
I just don't understand because at that point you just have a robot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but imagine how much work that doesn't require.
And it's also gonna breed a lot more creeps. I feel like
it just seems like it just seems like that technology. It just seems to that like that technology is not gonna be the first thing. It's not gonna be used for is sex dolls. Like this technology sounds groundbreaking.
And they're gonna use it for fucking sex
dolls. It doesn't seem. I don't see that happening.
Why not sex cells?
I don't believe this at all.
That's the next level. What do you think? People are gonna get fucking bored about all the sex and like sexualization of like everybody that is on everything that we see. Yeah. They're gonna get fucking bored and that's gonna be 10 years. Like everyone just has a sex doll. Like I could low key see that.
Well, I think it's definitely gonna get to a point that women cannot maintain or keep up at some point. That it's gonna get to an unhealthy point of women not being able, because right now it's not unhealthy in some regards, but in others it is unhealthy. And as far as like the level of surgeries and injections people need to feel like they need to get to like certain ways when like I don't feel like if you just accept, or like you can live.
Such a crazy idea to think about, honestly. There was that one guy that married his like video game wife. It was like inside of.
I remember that.
Yeah,
but I just don't.
That's like a whole thing. There's like this. Whatever, we watched some documentary and all of these people were like in love with the same exact computer woman, and she was like advertised all over everywhere.
And I forgot the name of it.
But it's just a game. I was like, what? Everyone's in a relationship with her, and they all know this, and they're all okay with it.
I just don't see.
It's a concept.
I just don't see. This technology sounds amazing. I just don't see the first use being sex dolls.
Well, sex is one of the biggest.
Not industries. To say would not be used as sex dolls, but I would feel like something like this would be maybe like war.
It would probably help with like.
I mean, bro, they already have this in war.
Probably. Do they? A doll that can walk, talk, feel
and
sensations.
Suck your dick.
They'd be sending that to countries right now.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's
They'd be sending that to like European leaders and like evil people to like extract information from them because they'll be pillow talking and shit. They'll be pillow talking with their female sex girl that is
like
a robot.
But you think it's a human? It's just so real.
Dude, if
they would send that into other countries to
just infiltrate
and get information from the fucking leaders. That would be fucking them and just pillow talking with them.
And then she gets back. She's like, "I want a raise."
You're a fucking robot.
And then she snaps and just like.
Do you think
Terminator?
A robot
That's
wants
Terminator,
money?
Dog. That's how Terminator happened.
That's how Terminator happened. It was a fucking robot prostitute.
But do you think a robot would really be concerned with money?
A robot is going to be concerned with existing and evolving and procreating or getting smarter and stronger and dominating some way. That's what all movies have trained me to think is that that's what that robot's going to do.
They also seem like robots know that they're superior to humans.
Yes. Like even if we created them.
My creator.
Yeah, I can't wait for Matrix to come out.
Yo, hell yeah.
Did you guys
Kristen, we need to watch Matrix, I swear.
Oh my god, I've seen it, but it's just been a very long time.
You haven't seen the trilogy.
Okay, yes, I have.
Have you guys seen the Snyder Cut of
the Snyder Cut?
The Snyder Cut of Justice League.
No, we have not. Is it the same movie, just like director's cut?
It's because all right, for people who don't know, Justice League came out. I don't know how long ago that movie came out. It came out when it came out, 2017. Came out in 2017, and it was 2 hours, and was a very confusing, pretty crappy movie, and it's because the original director, Zack Snyder, I think something maybe happened or whatever happened kept him from finishing the movie. And what was left was this 4-hour unfinished movie. And the other director who came in midway got a hold of it and cut it up, took some of Zack Snyder's scenes and then shot his own scenes and made this 2-hour movie that everyone hated for the most part.
Are people fucking with this new one?
Yes. A bunch of money later, and by fans' request, this 4-hour Zack Snyder director's cut came out. It's 4 hours and like some change. 4 hours and like 20 minutes. And
which is crazy.
It's crazy.
That's longer than like Godfather.
I don't think
I've ever seen or heard of a 4-hour movie. That's when I first heard that, I was like, what?
Yeah. We should make a 4-hour movie.
That would be boring as fuck. That would be a
like,
boring.
What do you talk about
movie.
for 4 fucking hours?
Yo, what do you want to eat? I don't know.
I hate that question. I feel like COVID really destroyed how I feel. Like, oh, what do you want for dinner? Like, dinner is exciting.
We can make a 4-hour movie, right?
We need to start going back to Trader Joe's.
Yeah, we need to go
to
the
store. They have the
store.
best shit.
We can film 4 hours of our life.
Just like 1 hour, hour and 15 minutes.
We should film 4 hours of our life for a day, for a year. Every day, film 4 hours of our life.
No.
For a year.
That sounds like a lot
Were they
of work.
motherfucking Kardashians?
Yes, sounds like a lot of work, right? But this sounds like some shit that you get us nominated.
I'm gonna be Chris.
Lots of pictures, awards.
Ooh.
We'll cut it together, the best 4 hours of each day.
Well, what I even
the best hour from each of from the best hours we found from every 4
What do you
hours.
even do with awards?
I think you pee on them, like what Kanye said.
did?
Yeah, Kanye said.
Yeah.
Pee on them. Or you eat out of them. Drake ate out of his.
Which
that was,
honestly,
I feel like, better.
Well,
I was into that.
I'm a chalice guy. I'm a chalice guy. I would pour some drink in that.
I'm definitely gonna defecate on.
You're gonna shit on your trophy.
Why?
No, you would not, bro. If you want a Grammy, you're not.
I would upload a photo,
and you're gonna grab it out of the toilet with your hands after you shit on it.
No,
you would keep that shit on the top shelf with a light fucking pointed on it.
I'm gonna upload a photo of it just in the toilet with all this my poop and like all the poopy water and shit.
Disgust me. So crusty, disgusting.
It depends what award it is. Like, what award are we talking about here? Am I getting like
a Grammy?
A Grammy?
Or do you want to be an actor? Who do you want to be in the future? I feel like you would be more likely to win a Grammy.
I want to get an EGOT.
The fuck is that?
It's when you win an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony.
In 1 year?
No, just in general. Like Whoopi Goldberg is an EGOT. She's won each of those awards.
Good for her. Okay, top of her game.
Yeah. Who else is it? There's a bunch of EGOTs. But yeah, it's not easy. I think John Legend might be EGOT, because you know what it is. They give Oscars for like soundtracks and music. So that's how a lot of like musicians can win Oscars as well, because they give Oscars for like, if you have the best like soundtrack, and a lot of like singers and shit do that, so that's how they get it.
Yeah,
that soundtrack from that movie that just dropped, Judas and the Black Messiah, that better win some awards.
Oh my god,
that shit was phenomenal. What were you gonna say? Sorry, I cut you off.
I'm trying to see.
Kristen,
what?
Weren't you gonna say something?
Oh my god, yes, I agree.
I like your hair, by the way.
Thank you.
Did you notice Kristen dyed her hair? But you didn't even peep.
It's like an interesting color, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What color is it?
This is like the favorite my hair has looked in a very long time.
Because of the color.
Yeah.
It's like
it's like a
smoky beige.
Like kind of like a deer.
A deer? I wouldn't. That's not how I would describe it.
People were listening are like, what the fuck?
I look like a deer. No, it's not as warm.
Bambi.
Did you see Joe Biden fall down the stairs?
Yes, I think everybody
fall
did.
up the stairs.
This nigga did fall up some stairs.
That was fucking sad.
Yo,
I love old people. That shit was sad.
China was watching that shit dying. And
Trump supporters were probably like jizzing in their pants watching it.
Homie from North Korea, Kim Jong-un. That nigga was probably watching that shit, dying.
How do you trip 3 times, though?
He's probably dying at that shit.
On some real shit, after the second time, I would have to stop and collect myself.
Like 3, how do you fall 3 fucking times?
And then he got up to the top, turned around, and then just like saluted niggas who was just laughing.
Did he salute?
Yeah, he gets up and then he turns around and he salutes. And they're not showing the people who he saluting because they're all just dying laughing at him.
Were people up?
No, I was just joking.
I was like so uncomfortable with the thought. Like I was like, really? That's fucked up. They're supposed to be like, what?
Oh shit.
I mean,
yeah, it's okay though.
He just walked in though, right? He didn't actually salute.
It's not like I really care
he was
about
walking
Joe
up the
Biden.
steps into the plane.
But didn't he just walk in?
No, he turned around and
I've never peeped this salute.
Yeah, the president when they walk right before they walk into Air Force One, because it's like some official ass shit. They like turn around and like salute.
Did you do that shit with a straight face?
Yeah, he did that shit with a straight face. I could just imagine niggas just looking at him dying, just laughing, just pointing at him and shit. And he's just like, because the camera's just showing him, it's not showing all the people that like escorted him there, and it's just like
escorted.
Yeah, poor president. I mean, you got to be perfect low key when you're the president.
Yeah.
Or you get made fun of.
And also like not drop bombs and shit.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
So fresh into the presidency.
It's just I don't think I've ever seen someone fall 3 times.
Nah, at least not on camera.
Yeah,
but
or
it's definitely happened. You've
seen people trip 3 times in a row.
What's crazy is that I'm laughing at them. That shit's happened to me, dog. That shit's.
I've maybe done it twice.
Have you ever had to like go up like this the flight of stairs like that?
But
in
real life, third fall, I'm cussing. I'm saying it. I'm so
well, he couldn't
mad.
eat that. He wanted to eat that, like and like do the like rub his knee type shit. But
he was
his shit was burning.
Anybody that falls, and let alone his skin is probably fucking like, paper thin.
That old bone.
An old white man.
Yeah.
Paper thin.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I wouldn't want to see my granny fall.
Dude, I honestly hate seeing people fall. On some real shit, like it's funny, but
have we seen him?
He's old. He's still old. It's still sad.
Have we seen him since? He might be on crutches.
Yo.
I would not blame him.
He was like, yo, we gotta give me some crutches, dog. I'm fucked up. Yo, this CNN shit is crazy, though.
Losing followers by the minute.
Oh, so they lost 1 million since Trump left?
Yeah.
Like every day.
So, like, people who watch CNN. Just because it's, like, boring. Biden's fucking up in some ways, but he's not on Twitter bugging out. Agreeing with terrorists and white supremacists and fucking.
It kind of goes to show, though, the fact that this is kind of what I was afraid of if Biden won, was that people would go back to sleep. And if you're not paying attention, like, granted, it's not sensationalization or whatever the fuck you would call it, like, of all these, everything that happens is just, like, so crazy and gets so blown up. But it's like, I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of prior to when Trump took office, like when Barack was in office. It wasn't like people were paying attention, but they weren't like crazy into politics either. They weren't like crazy, like they kind of were just like, oh, Barack's in office, we're good, like everything's cool, you know. So like, and that's honestly, and what's crazy is prior to that I don't really remember because I wasn't really voting then. So, and I know y'all niggas wasn't voting then either. But that was when
first year.
That was when Bush was in office. I'm talking about prior to. Because
I voted for Obama once. That's the only other time I voted.
I feel like. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, me too.
Other than this last election,
I feel like everybody paid attention to Obama, and then but once he got in office, it was similar fashion as far as like.
You just trust the process.
Yeah, you just trust the process, and I feel like with Trump, he was doing so much other shit. Mm-hmm. It was taking away from paying attention to the process because this nigga was, once again, amping up white supremacists. Like doing all this other extra shit that a president does
not need to do.
Yeah. That a president normally would get fired for.
Should actively fight against instead of just be like, oh, there's good people on both sides.
So I think it's kind of like back to business as usual, and I'm hoping that even if when the next election time comes around, the Republicans would actually put up a legit candidate. Because if Trump didn't exist and they put up a legit candidate to run for president, I think the last 8 years would have been last 4 years would have been a little different. If it was even like not George Bush, but just like was it John McCain?
Honestly, bro, Biden also hasn't really been in office for that long.
He hasn't.
So,
but even in that little time, remember, Trump was only in there he only did one term, but it felt long as fuck.
How was I feel like 8 years of my life?
It felt so long.
Yeah, that was a torturous 4
that
years.
was because we were present every single day, just paying attention. What's the next thing? Like, you could probably name, if you sat here, you could name 20 fucked up things that he did.
And Biden, you said he hasn't even been that long. He has, low key. Like,
and the worst part about it is that Trump's party, like, their candidates are gonna be measured in the future. I can see, like, by their relations with Trump. I feel like feeding into that Trump energy is a thing, so that shit's just not gonna die. Yeah, which is fucking.
Eventually it will, if you continue to have like leadership that leads you away from that. I believe that one day it could be much better.
I seen something I didn't read.
Anything could be much better.
I seen something I didn't read it, but apparently Trump is making his own platform. Like, he's trying to make his own platform, social networking platform.
You know what? Let me just say, pause. This is the perfect time. Okay, I have an arch nemesis. And she's been my arch nemesis since I was like 19 years old. She slashed my tires, me and my best friend. Now she's in jail. And so yesterday she went to jail for horrible things.
Slashing tires? Or no?
No. Oh. However, the point of this story is not to let you know that problematic things have happened. But if you just take the high road and you just wait it out, the universe will take care of itself. And like, Donald Trump is a fucking scumbag rat, and he's gonna reap what he's sown, and the pain that he's caused others, he will feel that. And you just have to know that, like, your arch nemesis will go to prison one day.
Fact.
So just wait for it. The joy that is within me, you could never understand.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
I mean, karma, I believe in that shit.
Yeah, 100%.
At least a level of it, like, just like, I don't know, I guess it's karma, but just like the energy you consistently put out. Like,
yeah, it's gonna catch up to you.
Like, because I feel like if you do something wrong, that doesn't necessarily guarantee it's gonna come back. But I feel like if you consistently just put out
it's an energy feed.
Yeah, I feel like that's something like, I feel like, you know, for the most part, the universe can forgive and move on and give you a second chance. But if you're consistently a fucked up person,
that's why we're all good people here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Amen to that. And cheers to being a good ass person.
You cheersing with the whole...
Oh, is that why you put that in there?
What?
I seen in the topics, the pollution shrinks people's penises.
Yeah, read all that shit. Read all about it. All right, cheers.
Book. Yeah.
Cheers to...
I need to pour up.
Oh yeah, hold on. Skirt. Yeah, that's crazy, the penis shrink shit.
Yeah, no.
Yo, happy Air Max Day. We're gonna
what is Air Max Day?
It's not today, but
the 26th.
26th, yeah. So that's why I got my Air Maxes on today. I actually fuck with these two because they're 3M. So in the flashlight or whatever you want to call it,
they shine.
They look like some Silver
Mars.
Surfer shit.
It's supposed to be like Mars, the surface of Mars.
Cheers.
Hard.
Hold on, so it's the 26th. So it's Friday.
Yeah.
That's Friday. All right, cheers.
People with the cheers.
Just fucking all our glasses shatter. Drink the blood.
People with birthdays March 26th and March 27th are some of my favorite people, and like also arch nemesis. Same.
Why is that?
I don't know, but it's like so funny. The people that I've always like loved and hated at the same time. I'm just like, you're so perfect, but you suck. Like friends, like everything. Like they are always March 26th. Like my first friend Missy Izagiri, love you. Anyways, she March 26th, and we used to like always get along, and then we'd always fight, and it's been like that my entire life. I always meet people with those same birthdays.
That is, I mean, meeting
March 26th.
And has that was the last time that happened? You messed with that birthday?
Like literally all the time. I can name like 4 people right now.
God damn. All right, that's a little creepy.
Like one time I had met someone and I was like, "What is your birthday? March 27th?" They were like, "Yeah, how'd you know?" And
I
was
guess
like,
someone's birthday right before once too. They were like,
"That's cool."
I was like, "Is your birthday?" And they're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Dude, stop playing."
I'm trying to think. I feel like that's happened to me on my end. Like I've received that kind of talk, but I've never predicted or talked to and said your birthdays. I just don't have that vibe.
Have you ever had that feeling of like something just like coming through you?
I honestly feel like I have visions sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I know shit is gonna
You're a Scorpio.
happen.
They say that's very popular with Scorpios. No, they do say that's very popular.
Actually. No, on some real shit though, just random shit throughout my life. Something will happen and be like, I already knew it like that.
Yeah. One time,
real shit.
This girl, I was talking to her and I was like, "You're a twin, aren't you?" And she was like, and I had just met her, and she was like, "Yeah, how did you know that?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Shit like that, you just
I just said it and I just thought it, and I just was like, "You're a twin, right?" She's like, "What?"
Get on my business.
And the thing was, the fucking twin died when she was a baby.
Oh, so she wasn't like around.
She wasn't even like around. No, never. She just had passed when she was young.
Dark.
Yeah, it just got super.
But isn't that weird that I would ask her that?
Yeah, why the fuck? Like she's like, why are you gonna bring that up? What the fuck is wrong?
Yeah, and you could tell that she was kind of like take a step back.
Fuck?
I have seen ghosts, so who knows? Maybe I'm a medium one day when I
can't say that I've personally seen a ghost, unfortunately. Even though it would scare the shit out of me.
Have you seen a UFO?
But I'd be down. I think I've seen a UFO. I think I've I can firmly say I've seen a UFO, but like a ghost, it would scare the fuck out of me. But I would be down to see a ghost.
Oof, I'm scared to actually.
Because I know the situation of seeing a ghost isn't like me like going to a zoo. It's more like me in a horror movie type shit. So like it can mean like definite danger or peril. You know, that's a white people scary word. Peril. Being in peril.
I am riddled in fear.
Yeah, but I'm down to like, you know, be coming out of the bathroom Adelaide and like see it in the mirror like a ghost or some shit and it scare me. Like, but like
I had sleep paralysis one time and I saw like this redhead kid just staring at me when I woke up. Like just right in front of my face, and it was the most terrifying thing I've ever experienced.
Do you feel like it was a ghost?
No, I think I was just like asleep, and my mind was just tripping
Balls.
Yeah, cause I woke up, but I wasn't awake.
I'd be so fucking scared.
But I literally screamed and just fell back asleep. I couldn't move. It was the craziest experience I ever had.
Did you wake up like sweating, like tired,
or like? I woke up normal.
Normal?
Yeah.
I have some pretty scary dreams sometimes, but like, or very vivid dreams, but like, yeah, nothing like, no ghosts or anything. I'm not, ghosts, if you're hearing this, I'm not asking for it, so don't think that, oh, word, I can come fuck with this nigga now. I'm not inviting ghosts into my life right now, so any ghosts listening, don't pull up. I'm just saying, like, no, I haven't had any ghost experiences.
Or what if it's an alien just disguised?
Aliens, I'm okay with, because I feel like aliens. I don't think aliens are really coming here to hurt humans. Personally, I think they're coming here either to study
science.
Maybe they need us for something.
Experiment to I think they might need us in some way to keep maybe what's happening here. I feel like if aliens are here.
They're probably utilizing our atmosphere somehow.
I can see what's happening.
Come to fucking terraform our shit.
I can see aliens coming here and being like, yo, y'all guys are so prehistoric. What's happening?
Barbarians.
Yeah, barbarians. What's happening?
Look at these.
You're concerned about race and poverty of a fucked up value system.
What's happening on this planet has already been happened. We've went through it, been fixed it. Like, that's what they're thinking. And they're maybe either fucking with us in some way, toying with us. Or
maybe they love football.
Yeah.
Or Disney movies.
Yeah.
Or the
Disney movies are transcendent.
Cali sunsets never fail.
That shit is next level.
Yeah.
I bet aliens fuck with art. They probably fuck with art.
Yeah.
I hope so.
But just look at it like it's overpriced.
Yo, that new Kanye is dope, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine an alien telling you Kanye's dope. That'd be crazy.
Kanye is an alien.
Oh shit. Yo, I have to read you this headline. It says, Vin Diesel's son joining Fast and Furious franchise as younger Dom.
Stop.
And someone replied, said, please just let it end. What Fast and the Furious movie? It's like
I blame the fans.
Just gassing it up.
Can we just get a new name?
But bro, honestly, any Fast and the Furious movie that comes out, we're watching it 9 times out of 10.
Very popular term being used right now that I'm hearing a ton in just different conversations and on the internet. But they gaslit the franchise. They made the franchise think it's bigger. It's kind of almost a running joke at this point.
They're literally like saving the world at this point. There's like bombs and fucking rockets.
And when you look at the actual state of the first one, what the first one contained, what it was about,
all about racing.
Like, it is so. When it went to Tokyo and was Tokyo Drift, I was already like, what is going on right now? So for it to be where it's at this point, where niggas is saving the world.
Tokyo Drift wasn't even that surprising because that was just like overseas doing the same shit.
And that's what I mean. Like, that was the craziest it had gotten for me, was Tokyo Drift at one point. I was like, I don't know, man. And then it just totally
Have you seen the one where Vin Diesel is on the freeway driving and he jumps and grabs her? She's coming on the oncoming side, right?
Yeah, no,
they're both speeding like over 100 miles an hour.
You know that stunt was done in real life, real time, no ropes, nothing. Catch her in the sky.
Caught her in the sky going 100 miles an hour both ways.
Didn't he land on a car?
Landed on a car.
Yeah, like, what?
I was like, nigga? No, you're getting bodied.
He bulleted to her and like caught her in the air and like used his momentum. I don't even think scientifically that shit made sense.
Yeah, that's what happens when you forget to plug your laptop in.
Bastard.
Fuck off.
So Boosie is asking. He's shooting a music video, Lil Boosie. Shooting a music video and is offering someone, whoever wants to be in the music video, $540 to slap him.
What?
He's like, I mean,
he's gonna send the goons after.
No. You just gotta let him slap you. He's gonna pay you $540.
Why $540?
I don't understand that.
It's a weird
amount of money, but he said $540.
Just because like that's what you can draw out of the bank. Like, I can only pull 20s. And
he's a rich rapper. I'm sure he can pull.
You could get a 50.
That might be his limit.
You could get a 50.
Yeah. $540 to slap me though.
You need $550.
I don't think that's that crazy. I'm trying to think. My only issue is that it's being filmed for a music video.
That's probably gonna go viral.
Yeah. And if it wasn't a music video, like if it was just me and you chilling right here, like just us two, I'll let you slap me for $540.
Yeah, but I think that's the whole thing.
Wait, how much?
$540.
How hard?
So slap me.
The thing is, though, is that
how hard I would size you up and be like, all right, you just like, yeah, Kristen, you can slap me for $540.
I would not get slapped by you or you for $554.
I wouldn't slap you for $540.
How much would you slap me for?
If
I was like, you can slap me only if like the price is right. Like, you have to guess the price that would like I would be willing to accept, and you have to know that it's only that or more.
It's a mutual. Like, it's
but you have to guess on the first, no questions. Like, don't disrespect me.
It's gotta go.
And I'll be truthful.
Like, is this a hard smack or can I just like?
Nah, you gotta.
You just like smack me.
The fuck.
Just like, no, not smack the fuck out of me. Just like
put a white beater on and just.
Like,
oh shit! Just wind up.
This is actually a horrible thing to make jokes of. This is actually people really suffer. This is real life. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
We don't support domestic violence.
No, we do not. Fuck that.
That's why I don't know how to answer this.
Good for you.
I don't think Lil Boosie.
We're drunk.
I don't think Lil Boosie.
I'm sorry.
I don't think Lil Boosie's gonna end up picking a chick for this role in this music.
I would let you slap me for $10,000.
I was thinking $10,000. I was gonna say 10 racks. I
believe you.
Me personally,
that's cool. We could. That's like a business loan.
I'd slap you too.
I would let you slap me for 10 racks.
Me personally, To slap a female, it has to be fuck you money, because I don't know what that'll do to my reputation after.
Wait,
But I feel like we wrestle. Like we.
If it's not getting filmed,
No,
all right,
yeah.
all right. If it's not getting filmed and it's whatever, yeah, 10 racks. 10 racks is cool.
10 racks is cool.
I'm okay with that.
I wouldn't let you slap Kristen for 10 racks.
No.
Yeah.
I've been punched in the face by a man, and I will never. That's not for me.
That's fucking crazy.
That's wild.
I literally I was thinking about that literally earlier, and I was like, I really got punched in the face by a fucking boxer and got knocked the fuck
super
out
wild.
for like 15 seconds.
That's
and then I was
super
like,
wild.
seeing
That's not
stars
okay,
spin.
actually.
That's
I know.
super wild.
It's crazy.
Fucking Ohio life, man.
Yo, my homegirl, she said, I have never heard such fucking crazy stories in my life as like the shit that I have to say about Ohio. And I'm like, first of all, everybody's just fucking smoking crack and destroying their families. So like, of course I have fucked up stories.
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's like that's like. normal.
Yo, literally, like some of the stories that I was really thinking, I was like, wow, that's like profoundly fucked up. Like, and it was like every person that I could think of, like their family, like this girl that I had so many problems with. She was like my arch enemy when I was very, very young.
Arch enemy.
My first arch enemy, Janelle Brooks. Sorry, love her.
Wait, this
Sending
is
her
the
love.
second arch enemy.
I know.
I've had okay. You've
Bad
acted like
arch
you
enemies.
never had arch enemies.
Are you Batman or some shit?
Yeah.
My arch enemy.
I never really, personally, I never really.
Okay, she's the bane of my existence.
Did you guys have a diary?
shit.
Did you have a diary, Sin?
The Bane.
Or like some shit you would
I had a
write
journal.
in? Yeah, a journal. I had a journal. I maybe wrote it in like 3 pages. I that shit was dope.
I'm trying to think what I wrote in my journal. I think I wrote like, honestly, like rhymes. I was like writing bars.
Oh, if we're talking bars book,
No, it wasn't a bars book. It was like, it just ended up rhyming just because that's how I thought a lot when I was a kid. I had a fucking issue.
okay, 50 Cent.
Yeah, no, it was annoying. But
It was annoying that you were talking in rhyme.
spitting in rhyme in bars, yeah.
What if you could only talk in rhyme?
In flow.
Like you had to always be rapping to speak to people.
You're always indicative.
That's what it was. That's what the issue was when I was little. All right, that's what I was like, fucking Dr. Seussing it all the time. It was annoying.
That's really fucking
I couldn't
funny.
turn it off. It was annoying. So
That you know who has a similar problem is Paris Hilton.
she rhymes all the time.
No,
See,
she just
look
like
at-
speaks.
fucking,
She speaks in a different
I'm fucking
Rhymes
drunk.
all the times.
that whole like personality that she puts on. Like
Lines.
she can't help it. Like it's just like
Oh, okay.
like
Her personality's intense though, so I can.
I watched this. I
imagine.
recently watched a documentary on her and like I love Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
Like she went to a fucked up
She's
school that
OG.
like fucked
She's
her
OG
up.
in the game now. When you
Yeah.
think about it, she came in the game. She was super young. She's super like, what the fuck is this?
Like
chick?
19 years old.
She's OG in the game.
At the height of paparazzi horrible culture
Yeah.
of like trying to get an up the skirt shot. Like what the
She
fuck?
was the first
Sex tape.
She was like a celebutante.
I
and
mean,
then-
in a
think
sense,
some
like
of
the
the
first
sex
Kim Kardashian.
Paris Hilton sex tape. I just remember it was in the dark and it was in green, like the green, black, and like the green dark vision.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Night vision. I remember seeing it when I was way too
fuck.
young.
That's like some 2000 shit.
And the only reason I cared is because I knew who she was, you know.
And she was like 18, 19 years old. Like that's so
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird though. Like,
I feel
why
like,
was she letting
wasn't
someone
18,
film him?
when she did her sex tape? She had to be older.
Was that like a boyfriend?
She
Or
might have been
something?
older.
Yeah, it was a
It was a
boyfriend at the
boyfriend.
time.
Oh,
It was a
okay.
relationship she had.
Yeah, and she like was in love and she
And
thought
he
she was
leaked it.
safe. Yeah, he like played her. That's super fucked up. There is now laws against revenge porn. Shout out to the future.
Hey.
Shout
But
out
I
to
think it
Grove.
did. I think it was at the time when honestly she was innovative. She was the first one really with a sex tape.
She said
like,
we're gonna work it.
that
Put
exactly.
Your, put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
One night in Paris. It has
It's
its
your
name and everything.
flan yet. Or whatever she
She
said.
Wow.
marketed that shit. Yeah,
So good.
One night.
Yeah, I
in
don't even
Paris.
know if I got that.
Nah, see,
What did he say when she?
It's like something I forget. It's a word, but in reverse. Actually, physically in reverse.
Oh, okay.
That's
that
what
makes
she's
sense.
saying. Yeah.
okay, so
I feel like
the
I have
video
it
was
then.
released by Solomon shortly after Hilton's TV series The Simple Life debuted, causing a media sensation when Hilton stated publicly that she had been out of it like low key on drugs and shit and fucked up and didn't know what she was
Wait,
doing.
is that a verbatim what it says?
Yes.
And low-key
doing during the taping of the video and did not approve of its public release. Solomon sued Hilton for defamation. Hilton then countersued Solomon over the release of the tape, settling out of court on July 2005, according to a report. Plan to donate the percentage. All right. So yeah, it's a porno that's released called One Night in Paris.
Wow, the play on words is crazy.
Horrible. It's actually very sad.
Yeah, it is sad, but that's how Kim made her fucking career, and I wonder if she regrets that.
I think part of me thinks it's kind of intentional. Part of me thinks it's just like
It wasn't even her fault though. Her mom fucking did that.
What? Put the sex tape out?
Sold Kim's sex tape.
Oh, what Kim Kardashian?
Maybe that was to take her power back. I don't know.
She released her sex tape too, right?
Wait, what?
I think her sex tape was released. Kim.
No, I don't think she released it.
Her mom sold that shit.
Really?
Yeah. That was the whole thing, I thought. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sin. Are you looking it up?
I'm looking up right now.
All right.
I mean, it's a genius business plan. In this economy, the way people act.
But do you think she regrets it?
No.
After it's all...
Look at her life. Look at everything that she has. She cares about people a great deal. I feel you can tell. However, I also do think she cares a great deal about money. And she's probably very happy that she has a lot of money.
And from what I remember, that sex tape was pretty mid.
It was horrible.
She was like pretty.
It was not good at all.
Wasn't Ray J in it?
Yeah. Yes.
Fucking Ray J.
And then he put out a song like I Hit It First.
Oh my god.
So trash. That's disgusting.
Wasn't he up in the camera like he like came up to the camera and kind of like turned it on? I just remember seeing him close to it. I'm like, yo, that shit is mad funny.
Directed by Ray J, uncredited, in 2007. Kim Kardashian Superstar, featuring Ray J.
I'm sick.
Yeah.
That's really horrible.
Wait, where is it posted at?
That was the IMDb page for that video.
It's a movie?
It's a porno. They have porn on IMDb. They have porn credits.
It just goes to show like how much sex sells. Like look at Kim Kardashian, the empire that she has for her and an entire family, and all she had to do was accidentally release a sex tape.
No, but I think Kim's mom sold it.
That's wild if she did.
She had something to do with that shit.
You know Chris's real name is Kristen.
That makes sense. My name is not Kristen.
Pretty much.
That NBA YoungBoy wrestling was crazy. I hope he's free. I hope he did not do what he did.
What did they say that he did?
It was a fucking...
Whoa. That was fun. Uplifting.
It was a warrant for his arrest because apparently like a couple months ago or whatever, he was going to shoot a music video and they caught him and his crew with mad guns. And the guns they caught him with were crazy. And apparently everybody took credit for the guns, but apparently two of the guns the FBI is trying to pin on NBA YoungBoy. And, you know, I just hope he gets free. I hope he didn't do it. I
just don't know why anybody needs guns.
For music videos? Come on, you've seen music videos.
Like fake guns.
That's what they were. They were fake guns.
They were? They're going to federal charges? For fake guns?
When I looked at the photos, they look like fake guns. I don't know. You look at the photo, people. You let me know. They look like Nerf guns. You can... I'll find a photo for you.
Bro, wait. No, it's a Glock painted blue and red.
No.
Blue and orange. What are you talking about, bro?
I wasn't talking about that photo.
That's clearly a gun, dog.
I wasn't talking about that photo. I'm talking... I'll see if I can find a...
I fact-checked this Kim Kardashian thing, and her mom didn't sell the tape, but she helped Kim... She helped Kim orchestrate the deal with Vivid Entertainment.
Well, yeah, I think because at the time they had no other option. Like they're like, well, we have it. We're gonna sell it no matter what.
So these are the guns that they caught NBA YoungBoy with.
Oh, was that the fake Nerf guns?
No, it's not.
Oh. We did see some of some photos of fake Nerf guns that had guns concealed inside.
I thought that was
crazy.
That was his.
No, so these are the guns that they seen at the music video.
Let me see.
I think they're fake, but these are the guns that they found him with at the music video. I think they're all fake, but you guys tell me.
But if they are real, does that make you feel differently?
I'm low-key just trolling you guys. But
there's a drum mag on the left side, bro. No.
I mean, these guns are just fucking crazy. But these are all the guns that they
Dude, that looks like a Call of Duty loadout right there. God
it's
damn.
I just don't know that anybody needs to have those guns.
For a music video, I want all these guns for my music video. My music videos,
music video.
You know how hard my music video is gonna look if I got all these guns and you're holding one. Kristen, you're holding this shit with the fucking.
I'll be holding my fucking sewing gun.
Nah.
Hey.
My rug gun.
I'm giving you Kristen, you're holding this shit with the double drum under this shit.
No.
That shit's
We're
crazy.
definitely not holding.
Genuinely, I can't even do it. It makes me feel so uncomfortable.
So a couple months ago, he was shooting a music video with all the homies, and all these guns were at the music video.
Boom.
They're saying 2 of these guns belong to NBA YoungBoy. And he's a felon. He can't have any guns. And so...
He should know what it is. That's a dumb move.
Well, when you roll with a crew like that, hey, I'm the moneymaker who's gone to jail. I have really bad issues in the past, and I got to live a certain way. You guys are my crew, right? They find us with a bunch of guns. All these guns are you guys'. These are none of my guns, right?
Yeah, and I'll pay for you to get out of jail.
You shouldn't have that in your house.
You have to just do better.
Once again, I'm a rapper who's very popular, who has a lot of haters, a lot of enemies. The people around me have to carry. It is what it is, right? We need protection.
But if those guns are yours, then those guns are yours. If they cannot be pinned on you, do your fucking thing. Let everybody have a gun.
I think the
but
issue
if you are a felon, just follow the rules. It sucks. I don't agree to it.
The issue is what Terrence actually said maybe a couple seconds ago, is that this looks like a Call of Duty loadout. Like, that's the main issue.
That looks like... That's crazy. He's got an AK in there. Looks like that could be an M4 or M16. He's got a bunch of SMGs, some like 5-6 handguns. Dude, come on. That's crazy.
This shit with the
Where's the loadout drop?
This shit with the silencer got me tripping right here. This shit with the silencer.
Where the clips at though? That's the thing.
It's literally a machine built to kill.
They don't need the clips. They took all that out. But
I hate guns.
So they're just the guns with no clips?
No. They took all the clip. Like, they don't take the photos with the clips.
See, but that's the thing. Like, do they even have ammo?
I'm sure they were loaded. I'm pretty sure they were loaded. I'm pretty sure they were loaded. But when they have it for like
that photo is just crazy as fuck.
It's crazy. But it reminds me of the T.I. photo that they caught when he was trying to buy when he had almost gone to jail and all that shit.
What was he trying to buy?
He was trying to buy silencers, and the FBI caught him. And then they raided his house, and then they found a very similar group of photos. Let me see.
Damn. Dude, T.I. was one of my favorite rappers growing up. Him and Lil Wayne were like 2 of the first rappers I got introduced to.
Kanye and Outkast for me.
Really?
Yeah, it started with music videos on TV. They had like on-demand music videos, and that's how I introduced myself to hip-hop. I was just like scrolling music videos. I found the rap section, and then I watched my first rap music video.
This is what they got at T.I.'s crew.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, that's super... God damn.
That makes me fucking get chills. I hate that. Why do
crazy.
you need all those rounds in that gun to just mow down people, fucking kill everybody?
Yo, he's got the red dot.
Look at this.
Yo,
revolver.
no. Peep the loadout on the bottom. He's rocking no stock on the back. He's got the short stock. You know what I'm saying? Got the red dot and the drum mag with a flashlight attached on the bottom. That's crazy.
Because what had happened to T.I., most people don't know, one of his best friends got killed in a shootout on the highway. He was leaving, I think, something, maybe an award. I forgot what he was leaving, but he was just driving on the highway, and people ran up on him and was shooting at him, and he got into a shootout on the highway, and his best friend got killed. And this happened after, and the FBI had caught him on tap trying to buy from the FBI informant silencers. And then they raided his crib, and this is the shit that they got out of his crib, and a secret door in his crib.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Sucks.
And so that's why everybody was like getting at NBA Youngboy, because this photo was from T.I., and then you see the photo from NBA Youngboy, and like things really have not changed, obviously.
Right.
From this photo, from this, what we can tell, like.
I mean, I understand having to be protected, but it's just like, fuck, like, why do you need all them guns though?
I don't know. I feel
That's
like me
crazy.
personally.
That is with the rounds? Who are you going to war with? The government?
Dog, he's got a red dot. You got to buy that separate.
I feel like me personally, I don't know. Like, I can't say because I don't live that type of life.
Who did you buy that from? The government?
Well, that was the issue, is that you're buying it from certain people until you're buying it from the FBI. You understand what I'm
You're
saying?
fucking buying that from the FBI straight up.
Well, no. There are people who were able to sell it all the way up to this point of him being clean. And then he was looking for more.
The silencers, which are illegal.
The silence, you cannot have silencers on your pistol. They are totally illegal. You cannot have a silenced pistol.
Honestly, something about a silencer, that is the only thing that I'm like,
sexy as fuck,
like,
right?
I don't know, something about it is like, you're so
Sexy,
powerful
that
that you just take away the power of a literal fucking gun.
It's sexy.
And you just silence it, and you're just like,
it's sexy.
it does something for me. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. It's weird.
Sexy as fuck. A silencer.
It's weird. I hate guns. I hate guns. It makes me uncomfortable if I see them. Ugh. But a silencer.
But if it got a silencer on it.
But like, if you showed me a gun with a silencer, Terrence, I'd be like,
she's.
I'm like, you keep it.
Right,
you can keep it in the house. You can keep it over there.
Terrence is T-Will exclusive is shocked right now. He does not know what to do. But dude, yeah, that's what it is. Once it gets silenced, it gets super illegal. That's given maybe it's the jail time, the amount of jail time that's turning you on. That's the way you fuck with it.
But I would never. If Terrence was living a life of prison.
But T-Will is shotguns.
Yeah,
he's a gun guy.
No, I've been in the range a few times, a handful of times. My aim is nice. You know what I'm saying? I play Call of Duty. I know what it is, but
that sounds like ladies and gentlemen, that sounds like a gun guy. If you're hearing different, you tell me different, but that sounds like a gun guy. That sounds like if I was a salesman, I can convince you to buy a gun.
I mean, honestly, I feel like to purchase a gun before you cannot have a gun anymore would be a good thing in case of any like outbreak with the economy.
What did I
or
just
like
say? That sounds
on some purge shit.
You're buying this Glock 9 right now that I got to sell you. You're buying it.
I looked into like doing the tests, you know, because you have.
Let's do it. No, I'm down.
I feel like we should have guns. Each of us should have a gun.
That is the podcast outing. We're getting our gun license and we're gonna own some weapons.
All right, let's do it.
Bro.
I'm super down.
You can get a shotgun when you're 17.
You can. That is wild.
I hate guns, but I will definitely. I feel like we should all own
story.
one.
My best friend James, his brother, he was in the shower one day by himself.
With a shotgun?
No. He was less than 20, maybe like 19, right? And he hears like a noise downstairs. Turns out someone's breaking into his house. They came through the back yard and put a towel on the ground and shattered the glass so that when it shattered, it fell on the towel and didn't make a noise.
Professionals.
Legit. Like, they had an entire plan. And he, like, turns off the shower. He's like, yo, who the fuck is in the house? Like, get out now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's in that fucking towel, though. Like, this, he just got out of the shower. This is the worst situation you could possibly be.
But I feel like James could.
It's not James. It's his brother.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And literally, he comes outside with the bat, and he sees the guy. They, like, see each other. He's standing in the house.
Fuck.
And then the guy just looks at him, and then he just runs out of the back. And then after that, Roger, he got a shotgun. He's like, yeah, bro. And I don't blame him. That's a scary
100%.
ass situation to be in.
Home invasion, I feel like that is the most I mean, one of the most just in. Ugh.
It's just made me want to get it for like the fact that it's happened to other people. It's made me want to.
Yeah.
I've wanted to do that. I've wanted to get my license. I wanted to get, because I feel like it's almost the equivalent of like knowing how to do your taxes.
Yes.
Knowing like this is something that is like.
Ooh.
Are we good? Yeah. This is something that's crazy like important. It's life or death type shit, and it's something that we should all know how to do. The same way we all know how to boil an egg. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Dude, that is really crazy that someone could just run up in your house and just home invasion.
You should know.
Rob you, take you.
My biggest thing though is like, if ever you're in the situation, you should know how to use a gun. You should know how to, with a safety, how to load it. You should just know the same way.
I got introduced to it early because I had airsoft guns.
1000%.
I had to beg my mom growing up.
The same way you know how to drive.
It was the most lit situation. My first airsoft gun. We used to have a swap meet down the block that was open on the weekends, and they would just have all these vendor shops. And I used to pull up with my mom, and we would just like go. You could buy tarantulas because people were feeding that to their pets, but like I always just wanted a pet tarantula because they were like $7. But going on, they had this airsoft spot where they sold airsoft guns. And all the guns were mad expensive, but you could get
They're super quality though.
You could get the standard one that was just like a spring-loaded airsoft gun, no gas required. You just like pull it back, like real simple. Shoots the BB out with the spring, like.
Is it a cock it back every time? Yeah.
It was like $30, but it was a dope one. I was like, Mom, it was clear too. I was like, it doesn't look like a gun, like. Please let me just get this. Like, I want to just like play around with it.
Shit is dangerous.
And from then on, she made the fatal mistake.
Dude.
From then on, this nigga was hooked.
No. So
this nigga was hooked.
I got the fucking electric G36 rifle.
When you put a G and then a number after it.
This is not for kids. Yo, so catch this. One summer, me and my brother, at the time, my boyfriend, my cousin, we were all in summer school. So we go to summer school, and then everybody that I was with was on fucking probation, so they all had to go check in with their probation officer after summer school class was over. So we roll in the car, we go to fucking probation, everybody checks in, we get back in the car, we go home, and they had the airsoft rifle guns or whatever the fuck.
I just have to say, I love how you just breezed over probation. Continue on.
Children. I mean, weren't you guys on probation as children?
So we're all on probation as children.
I was not. I was on
definitely was not.
I wasn't on probation. I was on diversion. So diversion is like the step before full on probation.
Yeah, but I definitely was not. I don't think I've ever seen probation as at that young age. I did see it as a point.
So anyways, we're all on probation. I'm on diversion. Whatever. Anyways, they have airsoft rifle guns. My cousin at the time, Tyler, he had like, it was like a more automatic one, like with a bunch of them, or it looked like a rifle or something. Whatever the fuck. Anyways, we're driving over the like main part of our town, and there's this person who has a utility vehicle with ladders and paint stuff, like, he could like doing construction and some shit.
Yeah.
And so he pulls off to the side, fixing his ladder that was falling off, and Robert puts his gun out the window, shoots this man like 4 fucking times.
What?
Just out of nowhere, because we were like shooting at stuff, like drive by, shoot the sign, drive by, shoot that. Yeah. Okay, which is horrible. But anyways, we were doing it.
Whatever, yeah.
And so he shoots this fucking guy like 4 fucking times. And then, I'm cussing so much, I'm sorry. And then all of a sudden it turns into a chase. And we got chased for like the next 20 minutes. And it was like very traumatic for me.
By who?
By this old dude that was getting shot at. And so he just chased us. And then all of a sudden, like, my cousin, like, we're in the cut, we're hiding. And then we're like, all right, just chill. But he was nervous, so he's like, I gotta go. And so he took off. And anyways, he found us. He caught up to us. We pull into the rec center, which is like whatever, like this big place that everybody goes to. It's a small town. And we get out of the car, and he like has a golf ball in his hand, and he like throws it at my brother. And then no, at the time, at this guy named Robert. So he throws it at Robert. And Daniel's like, get the fuck off him, my brother, who's like at the time like my best friend. And so I'm like panic, like I'm so scared what is about to happen. And he's like, get the fuck off him. And so he goes to fight my brother, starts beating my brother's ass. And my brother's like 16 years old, this guy's like 45 years old, starts whooping my brother's ass. And I'm like, I'm going in because I'm ready to fight. And my cousin Robert was like, go. And I like ran in so fast, and I'm like so excited right now.
Yeah, this sounds insane to me. Like happening in the moment.
Yeah, and at the time,
what I'm saying. Like,
I'm like 15, 16 years old. And so I like run into
fuck, I'm dumb as fuck at that age.
No, exactly. So I run in and I was like, this guy's beating my brother up. He's like 50. And I just was like, I gotta go. Like, I just ran out, like, back to my brother to, like, fight with him. Like, I was ready to whoop this guy's ass. Like, at the time, like, my cousin, like, started pulling him off of him. But I was so scared. I was like, because at the time, my brother's my best friend. I'm like, ugh. I lied to my mom that day. It's crazy. I never lied to my mom, and I lied to her.
I've lied to my parents plenty of times. I'm wondering if there's any lies they still believe are real. I think they might know everything. There's no lies that they still think. But I definitely have lied to my parents plenty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Definitely did. It is what it is.
You know, sometimes you gotta lie to your parents. Sorry, guys.
You got it. You gotta lie to the folks. That sounds fucking insane, though.
Yeah, and it was like, I think someday somebody went to court about it, but he never got in trouble. But honestly, fuck that guy. He whooped my brother's ass. He like slammed my brother's head into like the rear view or the side mirror.
Do you know?
And like broke
You know what happened to that guy?
Like literally nothing happened to him. Like I think at the time Robert got in trouble because he was the one who technically shot him, and the guy knew it. He knew it too. That's why, because he tried to go for him, but my brother tried to protect him.
Fucking sounds the same.
Dude, it was. And we were so young. I was so traumatized.
So
I couldn't believe it.
I was talking to Kristen about this earlier. You weren't here, T. Do you know why Keith Ape is saying that he's going to die in this amount of time? Or?
Dude, I do not know. I saw he posted a picture of him in a hospital bed with
the IV. Yeah, I don't know what that's the issue. That's the only thing that's bothering me about that.
I don't think he's an artist to say that and be playing around. And if that's the case where Keith Ape, he's actually, you know, like going to like
perish, he's gonna die.
You know, he has a limited time. Like, dude, that's so sad.
You're not saying this is a rollout in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, ultimately, if this
was
sick,
a rollout for an album, would you be pissed?
I would be pissed.
All right, cool.
I would for sure be pissed.
I don't think he's that type of person.
I don't think he's that type of person either. No.
I just wish he would tell me, like, dude, what is killing you, bro? Because maybe we might be able to help. Maybe. Like, if I have that, you know how some people who die, they pass away and the family doesn't instantly release why they passed.
But if it's like bread, if it has to do with bread, like paying for the bills,
I don't even think it's money. It could be, dude. It could be like
if you're on IV in the hospital and posting a photo.
I think you got how long to live? How long they say you got to live?
3 to 6 months.
What could that be?
Dude, something terminal.
It definitely has to be. And that shit is scary.
It is real, bro. And that's why, honestly, it's very important to get your checkups. I am shamefully not very good with doing that. Yeah, I need to do that. I have insurance. I just need to make the time.
That shit sucks, man. That shit's whack, bro.
Yeah.
That shit sucks because...
So, honestly, prayers to Keith
Ape. He said he's doing the features. I don't know how he would even manage that because he's such a popular artist. I'm sure his DMs are flooded once he said that.
I mean, whoever he could catch a vibe with, I'm sure he's ready to just like vibe on the way out.
Yeah, no, of course, but just like...
Which I think is super fucking tight.
I just imagine having to filter through all that. It would be intense.
I'm sure his people help him.
Yeah.
The higher up gets probably the pick of the litter.
That's fucking crazy. Shout out to Keith Ape. I hope I honestly want you to beat this, but you know, our prayers from the EOD podcast go out to you. And then what else is going on? Pop Smoke. Yo, that Pop Smoke information is not surprising to me because I listen to that album at least once a day. I listen to that album almost, at least, not even that album itself, but I listen to songs off that album almost every day.
He has the longest #1 album
on R&B and hip hop.
Yeah, granted,
you listen to it every day.
I listen to it, not if I don't listen to the complete, like that's the album that I just toss on. That's my go-to toss on vibe album. Starting any playlist, a song off that album for the past since that album is released. That is crazy. One of my favorite albums within the past year.
You know what I've honestly been listening to is 90s essential playlists. Like 90s hip hop for me is just hitting. Like AZ, Outkast, fucking.
That's fair.
Dude, honestly, I've been enjoying it, man. Like, definitely the 90s hip hop playlist. Check it out.
Nah, it was just a little surprising to me, but at the same time, when I seen that Pop Smoke shit, I was like,
it is kind of surprising to me, honestly.
I listened to a song off that album
because it's not really mainstream.
I feel like it is though. I feel like a lot of young girls love Pop Smoke.
I can understand what T's saying though, in the sense that it isn't because it's the sound isn't that sound in America hasn't been around for a long time.
But I do feel like yes, but the new wave of it is. I know that Gen Z young girls love Pop Smoke. Yeah, love. Like they are rocking.
For the TikTok.
The reason why is because I drive every day to work and all that. Mm-hmm. His music is great driving. It like puts me in a pocket of driving where I'm able to cut and dodge traffic because I deal with traffic every day in my commute. You need music that like kind of enhances that and allows you to
especially if you're up hella early and it's you can really
the music helps.
It had been a while.
If you're just listening to whatever, you might just sit behind someone and just let it, but if you listen to something that gets you amped, you might be in and out of lanes.
Let me get in the car
and Pop Smoke shit. I was
thinking earlier. Now I'm driving.
Even in my Jetta, like it makes me feel like I'm riding in a Benz. It makes me feel like I'm I think that's why he's a part of. Yeah. And it's just unfortunate because this dude is crazy talented. Like I fuck with his shit a lot. So I'm not surprised at all. So shout out to Pop Smoke. Shout out to his family. I hope his family is eating off that. So,
hell yeah.
We talked about the new Justice League movie. Is there anything else? Are we missing anything else, guys?
Sorry, I'm replying to work email.
Stop!
It never stops.
You ain't getting paid right now. You ain't
clocked in. It's still Women's Month.
Yeah, it's still Women's Month. So what's good? I mean,
shout out all the women out there.
You know what? I've been thinking a lot lately.
What's up for Women's Month? Yeah, and it's fucked up. Whoever, did you see what happened with the see, that's the issue. You guys don't fucking watch sports, but
what happened?
The March Madness is going on right now.
Yes.
The college basketball tournament, and they're doing a bubble for the teams because it's just college, so it's a lot smaller, a lot easier.
Oh, and they fucking played the women with the weight room.
I was surprised I didn't see it in the topics, Kristen.
Super played us.
Surprised I didn't see the topics, Kristen, but they played y'all with the weight room. They gave the guys a super crazy, exquisite weight room, and then the women, they just gave them the Pilates-esque type of weights. That's just super disrespectful.
And how does that make you feel as a man?
I mean, in the end of the day, the only thing I didn't understand was because their excuse was the space issue. And
then you seen the space videos released by the other players.
My issue is just like
the space was available.
And I heard it somewhere else, and I heard it somewhere else, and I couldn't deny it. I needed the information to make me feel like this wasn't true, but I feel like the person who set up that space for the women was a female. Because if it was a dude in 2021, he knows not to do that.
But you could say that. But I could say the same thing as a woman thinking like a woman that would give a fuck about other women, that you would give us a weight room. However, there was no weight room, so we shouldn't say that until we know who actually is.
I need to know
responsible.
I need to know whose specific decision that was, because when I seen the person's take, as far as like they think it's I just feel like they feel like it was a female who did that, because a guy wouldn't do that in 2020.
Okay, wait. But at the end of the day, we need to just statistically look at the fact.
For people who don't understand, let's rewind. So, March Madness is going on. They gave the a workout room for the guys.
Sick. Incredible.
Crazy. Insane.
Perfect. Everything you need.
For the women, they gave them a rack
3 fucking dumbbells
of yoga dumbbells. Not even the legit, like, if you look up the photo difference, you could probably Google that shit right now. That shit looks disrespectful.
And so then they found out, they asked, what the fuck is going on? Why do we not have a weight room? And they were like, we don't have enough space. And then another player from like the Oregon team, she posted, and it was the whole space that they had, which was just the same as they had, the boys. And
it was insane. They like, it was a difference. It was crazy.
To me,
that's
it's just
fucked up.
It's fucked up.
And it's nothing new. As a woman, like, we live in a man's world. Like, how many times have you heard that? Like, you might not think about it. It might just be a passing thought, but that is the actual reality.
So the main gripe that people are saying, the main issue, the thing that people are saying is that with college sports, specifically with college sports, not with like WNBA or anything, specifically with college sports, the men's basketball and men's football garnishes most of what keeps not only women's basketball alive in the college era, but a lot of these other sports that you see thrive, that you see a lot of people do in college, but they don't do professional. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the other, like fencing and long jump and things like that
wrestling.
People do. Yeah, wrestling, stuff that people do in college. Like the main thing that funds those programs is actually just men's basketball and men's football for a lot of the main collegiate schools.
Okay.
So that's what I've been seeing a lot of, like.
So that's why they didn't get a weight room?
If I was going to give you a devil advocate point of view, that's what they say a lot of. But I'm coming from that same stance. Like, yo, you can't have these two people doing the same sport.
Not in 2021.
Nah. It's just not
because
even
the point that you're making is valid, but at the same time, it's like we're pushing for equality, and at the end of the day,
equality of every single human being.
Yeah, like
weight, race, sex, religion, no matter what, equality.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that's crazy.
It's wild. It was wild to see the difference in the rooms and what they gave the women.
I mean,
I think expecting to work out with. This is like all of the tournaments. So every woman team in the tournament, because it's a
was training in that room,
and they get this little.
It's like one rack.
I feel like if you knew women's truth of what they've been through as just being women, like things that have happened to them simply because they are women, you would be very. Like, what the fuck? You would not be okay.
Yeah, like, why can't you just have everyone train in the same place?
I mean, beyond just being able to train, I'm talking about
they gave him a mat too. They did give him a mat too.
That's
what they gave him.
Wait,
that's for all of the women on, because it's a bubble. So all the
that's disrespectful.
That's
and you know
what they gave him.
Dude, I was expecting something better.
Nah, that's what they gave him.
That's a fold-out table with.
But that's just that is what it's like to be a woman in a man's world. Is that you get a fucking yoga weight room when they have a certified state-of-the-art weight room for a man just because you have a dick.
Oh, here goes one.
You got the photo?
I don't know. Let me see.
Please show me the photo.
Let me open it. So this is the men's versus the women's right here.
And I even seen another photo that was more intricate than that photo that they have for the men. But that's it. That's, to be a woman, that is it. And nobody's going to give a fuck about you either until you have a man that's backing you.
That's all they Just so every...
Dude, that's crazy.
It's disgusting. People, please look it up. Men versus women, NCAA, or Match Madness, like college back. Look it up, please. It's ridiculous.
Wait,
it's insane.
Who was that coach that was wearing the off-whites?
I don't know. Was there a coach wearing off-white?
Yeah, but my barber sent it to me.
I mean, shout out to everyone who's playing right now in March Madness. March Madness is going on. I hope you guys are enjoying playing basketball right now and enjoying playing sports because the world is insane. Is there anything else?
Coleman and Gary Wayne.
Is it what was he rocking?
Dude, check it out.
He showed me. You guys can't see. You guys can't. Hearing can't see. But I mean, he's wearing some fucking
the off-white ones.
Off-white ones, and he's the coach. I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised just because.
And the University Blues.
Come on now, think about it. Think about it, dude. Nike
probably got those
and
as a
all them,
gift.
they are looking for the best, newest ways to market, and that's what it is. That's how they market now. This is exactly how they market to the youth right now.
Yep.
Because everyone's eyes is on that motherfucker. That's how they market now, dude.
Facts.
So they get to this fucking culture. They use Travis Scott and these niggas. So that's what it is. It's exactly what it is, dude.
Damn.
Is there anything else? What else you guys got? Seems like we've gone through all the topics.
Yeah.
I definitely want to check out that Justice League movie.
Justice League we'll check out and have a review for you guys next week for sure. I'm
facts.
checking it out tomorrow. I'm watching it tomorrow.
We're going to watch it
Good for you.
Friday.
Friday?
Well, actually, no.
No,
Godzilla
we're watching
King
the
Kong.
other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you watching on Friday? What the fuck? What the fuck are you guys watching on Friday?
Fucking Godzilla. Calm your ass
that's
down.
Right. That's true. So Sunday you gotta watch it.
4 hours on a Sunday?
Yes. What the fuck else are you guys doing on
Get
the
money?
Sunday? Nah, shut up. These niggas is not doing anything getting money wise on a Sunday.
No, we don't get. We try not to get money on Sundays.
And we are guaranteed to come back to you next week, but this is the end of this episode right now. This is your boy Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
Yes, sir. It's your boy T.
TT Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Of course.
Yeah.
Your
Got
favorite.
those drunk drops this episode. Fuck
See,
this.
the
Drunk
podcast, bitches.
Drunk drops.
Gang.
End of the day podcast.
Hey.
Thanks for coming.
See you next week, motherfuckers. Peace.
Peace. That fade out.